Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about AI, right? We're going to be breaking down, is AI in a stock bubble? I'm going to be giving a unedited, a raw video for you guys. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this, hit that like button, subscribe, because it really helps me out when you guys do that. So guys, let's dive into it. So for those of you that don't know what a stock bubble is, well, a stock bubble in simple terms is when a company becomes worth way more than it actually should be, right? We saw this in the early 2000s with a lot of technology companies. We saw companies like Pets.com that was bringing in about $20 million a year become worth about $6 billion. So it was way more, it was way inflated. And the issue with a stock bubble is it pops. Eventually, people realize, why am I investing into this company when they only bring in $6 million and they're worth $6 billion? That doesn't add up, that doesn't make sense. So what happens is the whole sector in some cases get absolutely annihilated. Now yes, we saw this in the early 2000s with technology, but one of the more recent ones was with electric vehicles. Surprisingly, we saw a whole bunch of companies that honestly were worthless. They were terrible, unprofitable companies become and worth billions of dollars when they didn't have any cars, they had zero deliveries, they were burning through hundreds of millions of dollars, and yet the companies were worth billions of dollars. It didn't add up. So everybody, the issue is everybody's looking for that next Tesla, that next Apple, that next Google. So it inflates the crap out of these prices. And then the companies that actually do well and kind of pull ahead, those are those leaders. Those are the leaders of the sector. Now we saw this with Tesla. They were the leader of the electric auto space and they are still doing relatively well. They are still under a little heat right now with some supply chain issues and some inflation stuff and high interest rates, stuff like that. But getting back on point is the issue with bubbles is they pop. Now, right now, what we're seeing is the artificial intelligence sector just pretty much getting inflated. Yes, we saw a 26% run, now a 28% run with Nvidia yesterday, which is a crazy thing. I understand they beat expectations, and they're honestly probably one of the leaders of the sector, but why is C3 AI, why is Big Bear, these other smaller companies that aren't really doing much and are unprofitable, why are they becoming inflated? Because of the sector. Right now, there is a small bubble. There is a heavy amount of money getting pushed into artificial intelligence companies because people are looking for that next move. Now, does this mean the bubble's gonna pop tomorrow? No. What we're gonna see is leaders pull ahead. Now, I think the leaders are going to be, we're gonna see Microsoft, we're gonna see Nvidia, Google, and a couple other smaller ones, maybe some smaller companies either get bought out or actually take that leap forward and do relatively well. ChatGPT, you know, they took an investment from Microsoft and they are probably one of the most popular artificial intelligence companies. Now, so for me, I think yes, we could be in a small bubble. So the mindset, my strategy was, one, invest in a company that you fully believe in. I think AI is gonna be huge. I really think looking back in 2 to 5 years, we're gonna see artificial intelligence companies be worth very similar to what now Google is worth, or Microsoft, or even, I know I'm putting it out there, but even Apple, that's worth trillions of dollars. There is so much money getting infused in it. And the issue and the cool thing, I guess, about AI is it can be integrated in almost every single sector. So just because a company is in the, let's just say, defense department, those same applications could work in healthcare. There's just so many eye-opening things with it. And I think that's what makes it different than other things and other companies and other sectors that we've seen and bubbles that we've seen in the past. So for me, I think the best strategy, one, find a company you believe in and dollar cost average. Invest weekly so you guys get a good average price for those shares so you don't have to worry about buying in overvalued buying in. Hopefully you guys can buy an undervalued. Just invest in a company you believe in a company you fully understand. Don't invest because I tell you to, because your parents tell you to, or your friend or your buddy. Just invest in companies you fully understand and fully believe in, and you'll have a way better ROI than anybody because you'll understand the company inside and out. So guys, for me, I think that's the best strategy, the best mindset with this. And guys, when you invest in a smaller company, you have to realize that it's a risk. It's gonna be a risk no matter what company you invest in, but the smaller the company is, the more risky it is for you as an investor. So understand it's going to be more volatile, and plan your portfolio accordingly. Don't dump money in and expect it to be worth $1 million tomorrow. You know, have some diversification so you can still get the growth, but overall you still make, you know, and your portfolio doesn't swing as much. I think that's the best approach, best mindset with AI right now. And answering that question of, is AI in a bubble? I think it is. I think it's in a small bubble. Do I think it's gonna pop anytime soon? I think it could be a minute before we see some prices coming down, just because of the amount of money coming into AI right now. So hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, hit that like button, subscribe. I enjoy doing these unedited raw videos for you guys. It really helps me out, and it's a fun thing for me to just blow off steam. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, but we'll see you guys tomorrow in another one. Take care.